I think it's been even longer since you got a whole shot. Do you have any idea how long that has been?
Yeah, I don't. It's been a while actually. Maybe 2002 or so. So it's been good. That's one thing I've really adapted well to the Kawasaki with the starts, and we've worked really hard at it, and I just nailed that one. I kind of had a feeling before the gate ever went. I had it in my head that I was going to get the whole shot. It kind of sounds maybe amateur, but I just felt it, and I just went in that first turn alone. It was awesome.
This time you were in the lead, so what did you learn this time?
Well, I learned it feels really good out front. Actually, I can get used to that. It's the race is a lot easier from there, and that's the first time, like I said, I haven't got a whole shot in a while, and I would really, went as fast as I could. And Kevin came by. Kevin was riding really fast, and I kept looking for number 7 and 22, and I knew that they were going to be back there right behind us, and it was a good race. I stayed closer to Chad than I have been, and I think it's all progress.
What is the difference between last week in Anaheim and this week here in Houston?
I just struggled this weekend. I just in the main event, I just didn't feel so good. I had a little bit of a upset stomach and just struggled all the way through it. And that's all I can say. It's I just didn't have what it took to win tonight, and it was hard. I was sitting back there in fourth or third or whatever it was, and I'm kind of like, man, I can't stay here, and just tried to grit through and get to the front, and I knew Kevin was riding good, but I knew that the end of the race was coming around, so I just tried pushing at the end and trying to make the best of it and get second.
And what's this place got for you?
I don't know. It seems that I always struggle in practice. Like I think it was 2 years ago, I had a horrible 2 practices. I crashed in that, and then I crashed in the heat race that year. And then first year I came here, I broke my foot on the 125s. But I was always since even when I rode in 04, I was always to get it straightened out in the main and do good. I like the dirt here. It just feels good to kind of get out of California, just a hard pack, and come back to the East Coast. And it's good. It's kind of like the first race to me, because these guys haven't really seen this race for a while, and you can definitely tell by the way they was cheering and stuff. It was nice.
Why were you so pumped on the podium after this one?
Just because if you saw practice, I had a big save the first practice, and then I looped out for probably like the first time in my career in a Supercross race. And so that's a record in my books. And then I was just struggling a little bit. I felt good, but I was just struggling. I don't know why. And just to put a race like that and get the lead I had and be comfortable, I was really just excited. After that, and plus the last few races, they've been. Chad really rode good the last one, and it just feels good to get back on par and do something like that.